Okay, Bestie, so I told y'all I'm on my way to get my nails done, but look, who I got in my car? Who I got in the car?
That's people think. They ride about 6-7 times as their car.
Child. So this is my mom. If there's a glare that y'all can't see, but anyway, or can see. But anyway, look. I told my mama I wanted to get her opinion on something. So, mama don't watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, but she know I do reviews on this show. Now, last episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, she getting us there, y'all. Heavy on the gas. And it's great. So, last episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Martell, who is the main guy.
Okay. He's the same guy that's on?
Yes, Martell is dating Sherade. They pretending like they dating him. My mama watches Real Housewives of Atlanta. She don't watch Huntsville. So, that Martell. Now, backstory. Martell was married to this lady named Melody, as you heard on Real Housewives of Atlanta. He cheated on Melody while they're on their show, Love and Marriage Huntsville, which is so stupid. Why would you, if you know you're cheating, why would you help pitch this show about marriage knowing good and well you got a whole sad chick? So anyway,
because it makes for good TV and you still gonna be cheating.
No, he was not pitching it like Mel wasn't supposed to. No, Mel wasn't supposed to find out about this. This wasn't like pre-produced. So he know on the sidelines you got a girl, and Melody knew that he had cheated before with this girl, but he has told her, like, you know, that's done. I'm done with this girl. We're making it work. So they're making it work, to her knowledge. Baby, whole time they are filming, and I think 2 days before filming, the girl called Melody's phone or something like that, or Martell's phone, and Melody picks up, so she finds out that they're still involved. And so he's had this side chick for years. So Mel is about to quit Love and Marriage Huntsville, ends up still doing it, and blah 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 blah. He tells her once again, like, he's sorry, they ain't gonna do it no more, whatever. He's done with that girl. He wants his family, because at that point I think they had 3 kids. So they get back together, you know, whatever. She has a baby, and then the side chick gets pregnant.
Oh no!
Yes, so this is why now it makes more sense with Atlanta, the way they talking, like, Sheree, are you serious with this guy and all this stuff, because Martell is a cheater. So the other child is like probably a toddler now, and whatever. So they divorced. They end up divorcing Mel and Martell. But anyway, Martell is, from my point of view, and many of the watcher's point of view, very manipulative. Obviously he's manipulative because he made her think whatever. He's controlling. So they have been back and forth to court over custody of the kids, because whenever she does something he doesn't like, he's wanting custody. Like, he's talking about she got 20 babysitters for their kids, and I just want first right of refusal. If she's busy, I want to be able to have my kids. And it's like, I don't think that he really want the kids like that. Not that he don't want them, but I don't think he want full custody like that. It looked like she got more money than him, first of all. Like, he kind of went broke after the divorce.
Did she take his money?
She didn't take his money. They were making money together. They like built a bunch of stuff together. They were building houses and all this type of stuff. And Martell, I think it's his builder's license. Y'all let me know below. Martell don't have his builder's license, but Melody does. And so they were building houses. They had a business called Holt and Holt, where they were building houses and all this stuff. But you don't have your license. She got the license. Okay. And so, you know, all these things. And he just kind of, they made a good team. Except they didn't, because you on the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? Right. So they was building stuff together, but it looked like Mel was the brains, because now that she's gone, this baby's scrambling. Which is why I think he did this PR stunt of a relationship with Sheree. for another check. Anyway, with all that being said, that's the backstory. That's like 5 years worth of love and marriage.
Right, and we ain't got to the question.
This is the question. So I'm looking online, and you know Carlos King, you know who that is. He's the producer over at Love and Marriage Huntsville. And this episode of Love and Marriage, Martel has done some volatile stuff on this show. He has yelled at Melody and all this type of stuff, shown up on her dates, like popped up on her, and I know how you feel about that, right? So this episode, she threw a birthday party for 2 of their kids, their 2 daughters, or 2 of their daughters. And Martel pops up at the party. You are not invited. He claims that their oldest daughter sent him an email saying Melody said it was all right for him to come. I don't believe him at all. He shows up at this event and she pulls him to the side and was like, please leave. And he was like, no, it's my daughter's birthday or whatever. Mind you, it is your daughter's birthday. You knew prior to today that it was your daughter's birthday. What you do for your daughter? We don't have to have joint events just because we got joint kids. You ruined that when you decided to break the marriage vows. You know what I'm saying? They are not at that level of co-parenting. It's kind of volatile, you see. Mm-hmm. And so he was not invited. Mel asked him to leave. And her mom comes out there because he's like getting in her face and he's yelling at Melody's mother. Yelling. I didn't realize in my review that was her mom. So he's yelling at her team, like very aggressively. And like, you can call the police on me. Type. And so people are online asking for Carlos King to be fired as the producer of Love and Marriage Huntsville because they feel that he is setting a tone for or basically not reprimanding or rewarding Martel for his volatile behavior and verbally abusive behavior towards Melody, this black woman. My question to you is, do you think it's crazy that this petition is going around for Carlos to be fired? Yeah, I'm like, first of all, it's Carlos' show. Although Mel and Martel pitched the show, Carlos put together Love and Marriage Huntsville. What they pitched was more like HGTV because all the 3 couples are all into a building. Okay. And so they pitched more like an HGTV, and Carlos was like, no, we could talk about y'all businesses, but let's make it about marriage, love and marriage. These couples, what's power couples in Huntsville. And so I just thought it was crazy that they're asking for him to be fired because of Martel's.
And nobody's asking for Martel to be fired.
People always be like, Martel needs to be punished, whatever, but yeah. the petition is for Carlos King to be fired. Okay, so the petition says Carlos King has fostered a hostile, I'm not reading this whole thing, has fostered a hostile work environment on the set. He has frequently allowed Martell Holt to harass and terrorize his ex-wife at work. There have been multiple times when Martell had to be held back by intervening cast members from physically attacking Melody, both on and off camera. Martell allegedly assaulted a female crew member on the set of Behind Every Man in a rage over not having contact with Melody. Also, his volatile behavior at the latest reunion allegedly included attacking Melody's makeup artist. Martell recently showed up unannounced, uninvited, and unhinged, forcing his way into a children's birthday party while filming, causing a horrible scene. And Carlos has facilitated all of this. Employees at other workplaces would be quickly terminated due to such behavior. People have been fired from reality TV shows for much less, but Martell has been given grace upon grace upon grace. Instead of holding Martell accountable, Carlos embarked on a joint press tour with him to rehab Martell's public image. Carlos is even covering some of Martell's financial expenses because he's broke. How y'all know that? He is protecting and supporting Martell's job and fake PR romance at the expense of the show. Okay, what do you think?
I have mixed opinion. Number one, I do believe that what you permit, you promote.
Oh, that's a word. Okay.
So if it's under your jurisdiction, if it's under your nose and you don't say anything or you let it go and all of that, you are promoting it.
Okay.
So on the one hand, I'm in agreement with that something should be done.
Yes.
I agree that something should be done. The mixed part is, I think firing is
Not the thing.
Is not the thing to be done. I think that's going a bit far. I think the Martell fella should be fired.
Yes.
Because he's actually doing the deeds, and there's proof in all of these things, and because he's bringing so much darkness, so to speak, to the situation. So I think he should be let go. I think there should be some type of repercussion for Mr. King, but I think firing is an extreme measure. That they don't have to be that, because he's not the actual person that's
doing it. Yeah. This is what I think. I am assuming that the person who wrote this petition is black. That's what I'm assuming. Because you are black, I want to know, where is your petition for Andy?
Got it.
Where is your petition for all these white producers where was your petition for Jerry Springer? Where's your petition for Maury Povich? Because all of these white people, Dr. Phil, have profited off of unhinged black folks showing nasty stereotypes of us on national television. And where's their boycott? Where's their petition? I think they're drawing this petition up because Carlos is black, but you don't think to draw up a petition for the white people. Andy has said some very problematic things. I've been off of Andy since him and Kim had that white power moment in the bathroom, and that season. Yes, their reunion. I've been off Andy, and I feel like, yes, we have complained about that, but you ain't stopped watching Real Housewives of Atlanta, of New Jersey, Beverly Hills, none of it. You keep watching. You keep watching. You complain, but you keep watching. So Carlos got to lose his job because of Martell actions? No, I think if anything, you should stay in the show, because there is no Love and Marriage Huntsville without Martell Holt. Although I cannot stand Martell, Martell and Melody are the nucleus of the show. They are what makes the show a thing.
Yeah.
So
in the show,
if you want either in the show or petition for Martell to not be able to film with Melody. Also, Melody did an interview with with Carlos at the top of this season, before season 1, episode 1 aired. And she was thanking the production for being very lenient in times where she didn't feel like filming or honoring her boundaries. And I don't think Melody is faulting Carlos like the people are. I think she's faulting Martell because she knows who she married. So I just feel like yes, something needs to be done about Martell's volatile behavior. I think Martell needs anger management, but I honestly don't know if anger management is going to work for him, because I think he's a narcissist. I really truly do. And I think Martell is crazy. I'm just, he just give me crazy vibes, like, for real. So I, even this character he playing on Real Housewives of Atlanta, like, I'm like, who is this guy? Sheree talking about she loves everything about his physique, his package, his this and that, but you ain't unwrapped that crazy yet. She ain't unwrapped the crazy yet. And the reason why I know that y'all not real is because you haven't seen that Martell is crazy and volatile. So there, I don't think we should be petitioning for black people to lose their jobs, their livelihood, etc. when you sit up and watch white people do it for less. Like, if anything, let's make the whole thing playing field level. If y'all don't want to watch the exploitation of black people on national television, if y'all don't want to watch the exploitation of black pain or abuse on TV, don't watch it. And don't watch no reality TV shows with black people on it, because all of them do it. All of them do it.
Agreed.
That's how they get paid. They're literally selling trauma.
Yeah.
That's how they get paid.
Trauma and drama.
Trauma and drama. So that's our take. What do y'all think about the Carlos King thing? I actually might not make this. I'm going to make this a separate part of the vlog, because I feel like this could be a video for today. So thank y'all for watching. Comment down below, what do y'all think about the change.org petition? And yes, the ratings are lower for this season, but I honestly think it's because across the board ratings for reality shows are getting lower. That's number one.
We sick of it. We tired. Do something else. Play a game.
And number two, one of those episodes, I think it was last week's episode, the episode was nowhere to be found. Like, you literally couldn't watch the next day. And I feel like a lot of these numbers are coming from streaming. And number three, Carlos, I want you to understand that with your podcast, and you made a statement that you went down to Huntsville and was telling them we gotta fix this, because you ain't like what they were shooting at first, which is fine. But when you tell us something like that, it makes what happened, like the truth between, not that they're friends, but the truth between Melody and Letitia is giving that you went to Huntsville and had a discussion with them. It looks produced and fake and not real. So yeah, but anyway, thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, honey. Love y'all, besties. Bye.
Mayday, mayday. Yeah.